Now to our weather authority alert. We've been live in the control room throughout the entire day to bring the latest information as it comes in.
Yeah, if you take a look at this map right here, you see these red pins. This is the area where flooding has been the worst.
Yeah, we have big team coverage for you tonight, including live reports from the areas that have been hit the hardest.
Well, Blake is in the weather center, but first we're going to head to Claire Graham, who shows us some pretty intense video. Claire?
Yeah, Dan and Stephanie, we've been getting lots of photos and videos into our newsroom all day today, and they all show just how widespread this problem really is and how bad the damage is that the flooding is leaving behind. I want to show you just some of the areas hit the hardest through Stevens County, Lincoln County, Spokane County, and the Idaho Panhandle. Rushing high waters completely overtook this road. Amber Leanhout says her family actually kayaked across it. She took that video in Lincoln County on Riverview Lane in Ford. Here you can see water overflowing on roads and intruding on homes and lawns. That's in Northeast Washington. First responders took those photos in Stevens County. Now take a look at this. A road was completely washed out. The edge is crumbling to a drop-off several feet below, all caused by rushing water from the flooding. This video was taken in Spokane County on Indian Canyon Road. There are so many hard-hit areas tonight, though we don't have time to list them all, but keep sending us your photos and videos on Facebook. Just search KHQ Local News. Now, today we sent our team to check out some of the areas with the most damage. We'll start with Joe McHale.
Good evening. I'm here on Cornwall Road in Spangle, where you can see the road is closed behind me, and here's why. This giant sinkhole opening them up after a significant rainfall over the course of the last few days. Actually, that rainfall has run off into this little drain area here behind me, and this is something that crews have had to deal with for the last couple of days, and now it's really just a race against time.
For the second time in less than 2 months, Spokane County has declared a state of emergency.
We literally have roads disappearing.
Washouts and sinkholes like this one on Cornwall Road triggered dozens of road closures.
We've got roads that are not there anymore that we need to repair. So this has our main focus.
Dunn Road, this is out in Green Bluff area.
The county is scrambling to patch the crumbling roads, but things could get worse before they get better. More rain is expected this weekend, which will cause the lakes, rivers, and creeks to rise once again.
The ground is just so saturated, there's nowhere for it to go.
Now, with that state of emergency, what that means is that the county will immediately get equipment to help with some of these emergency situations from the state, meaning they're going to start to patch these up temporarily until they can get more of a permanent fix. Now, coming up at 6 o'clock, I'm actually heading over to Valley Ford near Latah Creek, where some of the road there is actually slid into the creek. That's coming up at 6. For now, we'll pass it back to you guys in the studio.
What a mess. All right, thank you. Well, Blake has been tracking these warnings for us, and how long do you expect to keep this alert in place?
Well, our general flood warning right now, Steph, has actually been extended to last through Sunday afternoon, but we also still have several rivers that are under a flood warning, namely the Little Spokane River, the Palouse River. This is on the Washington side. The Little Spokane, that flood warning now in place until Sunday afternoon. It is going to dip below flood stage tonight, but then rise again over the weekend. The Palouse River, same kind of thing, flood warning until Friday morning, and then it's going to dip below flood stage early Friday, and then should stay below through the weekend. The Coeur d'Alene and the St. Joe, both flooding as of right now, and expected to keep flooding through the weekend. And even though we had a nice day today, it didn't do a whole lot to help us out. One thing that will help us is tonight, temperatures getting below freezing, and that's going to firm up the snowpack that's been melting and contributing to all of this flooding. As for the rest of us in Spokane, a pretty nice night by all standards. You take a look, clear skies, temperatures though getting a little bit cooler than they've been lately, Steph, down into the low 30s.